Hi everyone, my name is Brooke. I'm a certified Pilates instructor. I also have MS or multiple sclerosis. So as someone in those positions, I use Pilates as my foundation to build the strength in my body to be able to do everyday activities. Sitting down, standing up, walking, climbing stairs, things that you might not think about, and things that I honestly don't think about too much at this age, but thinking about being able to still do them when I'm older, maybe when I have a little bit more gray hair than I do now. So there are some fundamental exercises that I bring into my daily and weekly routines to help me with my daily and weekly activities, and they also keep me strong to do my lifting at the gym, which are the more intense exercises, but I have some more gentle exercises that help support my intense exercises so that I am not prone to injury. One of them I want to show you today because it's so important for us being able to walk. When we walk, we bring one leg forward and the other leg is back. So inherently, the muscles around our hips, the muscles in the fronts and the backs of our legs have to be strong. If you're someone with weak legs, and I, in my MS, have had weak legs, I've had to focus on strengthening the smaller muscles to be able to keep on doing those exercises. So I'm going to show you in a second one exercise that helps keep me going and helps keep my legs strong. So here we are zoomed in on my leg. I'm just sitting with one of my legs outstretched in front of me, the other one just bent in with the sole of my foot in toward my knee, just because it's more comfortable to sit like this than having both legs outstretched. If you prefer to have both legs outstretched, by all means go ahead and do that. So the exercise I'm going to show you is a popular physical therapy exercise for knee health and hip health, and it's generally called a quad set. And it's really subtle. You may not be able to see the movement in my body, but it's just super important to keep and maintain our gait all throughout our lives. So what I'm going to do with this right leg that's straightened out in front of me, I'm just going to tighten the area above my knee. So between my knee and my hip, I'm going to tighten that and hold it for a count of 5 or a count of 10. Again, a slow count of 5 or a slow count of 10, whatever you can hold. So just hold that for a few seconds and release it and take a break. Again, repeat that. Just hold that clenching for a few moments and then pause and take a break. Now, as I'm doing this, again, taking the break is important so our bodies can refire and refuel. But another thing, if you're having trouble with this, thinking of maybe pulling your kneecap up higher toward your hip can help. Also, this helps some people, thinking of pressing the back of the knee into the floor. But sometimes doing that leads to pain. So just find that balance. So again, holding that contraction for a few seconds, and maybe your heel will raise off the floor if you are contracting strongly. And this is just a way to isometrically, or staying in one place, strengthen those muscles of the quadriceps. And of course, when you've done a certain number of repetitions on one side, I recommend about 8 to 10. Change sides. And then you will have the other leg out in front, which you can't see so well from this camera angle, but you can go ahead and start your contractions and relaxations after a slow count of 5 to 10. Now, you will probably find that you have one leg stronger than the other. That is absolutely natural and normal. We all have a dominant side. Your dominant side will inherently be the stronger one. If you are someone like me who is affected by a musculoskeletal disorder, you may have one side that's even stronger than the other. Unfortunately for me, my dominant side is the side that's less affected by MS, so that makes my deviation between my two sides even stronger. But that makes it even more important and key to work both of our legs and work both of our legs individually and not on exercises that work them at the same time. So hopefully you've gotten a little bit out of this exercise. It just involves sitting on the floor or sitting on a bed, straightening one leg out, and then contracting your quad and holding it for a few seconds and then releasing. And I'd recommend a couple times a week. If you can build up to doing something like that every day, even better. And I have a whole lot more exercises in this head of mine. I'll talk to you later about those. For now, have fun.